Okay, this is part 2 of How to Play 1 by Metallica. And this is right after the, then you do the bar thing. And then open E, 2nd fret of the A string. And then hammer on to the 4th fret really quickly. And then back to the 2nd fret. And then the verse starts off. Well, this is actually kind of an intro verse because there's no chorus after it. And what you do is it's the same thing as the opening, but it's faster. And instead of just going, you do that. But on the open D, you hit it twice, fast, and then 4th fret of the D string, and then open again, and then you go down to the one with the 3rd fret of the low E string and the 4th fret of the D string, open D string after that, and then double 4th fret of the D string, then open D string. Sounds like this. And you do that twice. So from this part, and on the second part, the second time you do that, you're gonna do a power chord, but without the 3rd string, with your 1st finger on the 3rd fret of the E string and your ring finger on the 5th fret of the A string. It goes like this. And then you go back to this, and then you do open A string, and then double 4s, and you open G, and then back to the low one. And then for this is a bridge part. It's kind of hard to memorize. You'd open E, 2nd fret, hammer on to the 4th fret, 2nd fret, then open E, 2nd, 4, the 2nd fret of the E string, 4th fret of the A string, 3rd fret of the E string, 5th fret of the E string, 7th fret of the A string, and then 5th fret of the A string, 7th fret of the D string, open G string, 7th fret of the G string, and then 7th fret of the D string, then open G string, 5th fret of the G string, and then you hit an open B string and you hammer on, then pull off of the 3rd fret. Wait, sorry. Yeah. Open B string. And after you do that, you do the 4th fret of the G string, and then do it again, and then open G string, and then 3rd fret of the D string, then bar the 1st frets of the E, the high E and B strings. So E string, B string, open G string, 2nd fret of the D string, 4th fret of the G string, open G string, B string, and then high E string, and then B string, and then you go back to the part with the 5th and 7th frets on these one. And then right here, you go 2nd fret of the D string, 4th fret of the G string, open G string, 4th fret, and then 3rd fret of the A string. So altogether it sounds like. And then you go back. Now this really is the verse, so you just do that thing again. after that you do the bar thing on the 2nd frets of the E and A string, and then repeat. And then the chorus is distortion, and they're power chords without the 3rd string. And the first one is with your 1st finger on the 3rd fret of the E string and 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the A string. And then the 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and you play the A and D strings together. And then 2nd fret of the A string, and 4th fret of the D string. And then back to this one. And back to the first one. And then move down a half step. And then just bring your fingers up to the next set of strings. And then back to this one. And then the one right before that. Move up a whole step. And back down a whole step. And then back to where your 1st finger's on the 2nd fret of the D string, you play the A string and D string together. And then you hit the 3rd fret of the A string and then the 4th fret. Okay, then after that, you go back to the bridge, starting with this one. That's the bridge is always going to start on the 5th fret of the A string. And then you do that whole thing all over again. Chorus. And then the bridge again. But this time, instead of doing the whole bridge, you're going to stop right there. And next time, on part 3, I'll show you how to do the solo.